Las Vegas rises from the desert like a Technicolor dream, promising instant wealth and unimaginable pleasures. What could happen if money were no object?
People who haven't been here must come at least once in their lives.
Here's a chance to unleash your inner connoisseur and release those secret fantasies. UberGuide is checking out Sin City's most extravagant treats in ultimate Vegas experiences. In Vegas, you can hit the jackpot in the casino, indulge your senses with gourmet cuisine, or take in the mind-boggling entertainment and clubbing till dawn. But there's only one place to really refresh yourself, the pool. Like everything here, pools go to the extreme, from quiet and ultra-exclusive to theme park-like slides, waterfalls, and lazy rivers. But one signature Las Vegas experience is the bathing suit-infested dance club called the Pool Party.
Las Vegas has certainly pushed the resort pool to a brand new level across the board. So many resorts have such amazing pool areas. And I think the visionaries behind these resorts only noticed that their guests had a desire to feel festive around those pool areas. And so they sort of harnessed that and channeled that and are taking advantage of that and offering everything from daytime to nighttime poolside revelry.
Bringing the nightclubs into the daylight is really what has gone on here over the last 3-4 years. The granddaddy of them all is Rehab at the Hard Rock, which is a blast beyond comparison.
The biggest, craziest, and most debauched pool party in town, Rehab at the Hard Rock Hotel rocks like few other parties can.
It wasn't the first pool party, but it certainly was the one that set the tone for all the rest of them. It's kind of like having a Cancun in Las Vegas every Sunday. It's a good party.
It's just a mass of magnificent people really blowing off steam, in bathing suits, looking good, feeling great, and enjoying what all the sunshine of Las Vegas has to offer.
Since Rehab opened in 2004, pool parties have sprung up in major resorts all over the city. Not to be outdone, the Palms has Ditch Fridays, set in their 3-acre, $30 million pool and bungalow area, with 4 outdoor bars, live performance stages, and lavish VIP cabanas. Ditch Fridays manages to lure lots of beautiful people away from their daily grind. And unlike high school, no one's gonna send a note home to your mommy.
The pools here now are more than a place to go dip, they're also a place to go be seen.
But UberGuide's pick for best pool party is at the Mirage's exclusive alternative experience, Bear.
Bear is the most exclusive high-end pool party in Vegas. It's more of a lounge where people come to go and relax, listen to good music, have great service, have a few great drinks, and enjoy the beautiful surroundings with all the beautiful people that come here. It's new to the Vegas scene. Most people just usually hung out at the pool, the hotel pool, and now they come here and they see this beautiful, immaculate, you know, it has that South Beach vibe. You have cabana boys, your waitress, you have umbrellas and chairs, and perfect for hanging out.
Bear is a Euro-style concept where clothing is optional and VIP service is the standard.
You can go topless if you so choose, if you're a lady, but it's not required, and it's not a necessity to have. You can go in a bikini, you can go in full clothes, have lunch. You can do everything you want at Bear.
Unlike the nachos and chicken fingers of Rehab, Bear offers such upscale fare as lobster tacos with grilled mangoes, shrimp lettuce cup, and mojitos by the pitcher. You'll see more locals, too. Dancers, entertainers, and clubbers refreshing their tans. Intimate and exclusive, Bear might be the smallest pool party in town, and it's not that often that being small in Vegas is something to brag about. That's why the Bear Pool Lounge is UberGuide's top pick for poolside fun. Our next ultimate Vegas experience scours the city for best luck suite. And frankly, nothing can outdo the Palms. If you've got the cash, this place has the flash. Here in the Fantasy Tower, you'll find the Hugh Hefner Sky Villa. A two-story experience personally designed by Hef that's all about showmanship. It doesn't get any sweeter than this. With rotating beds and a cantilevered jacuzzi infinity pool that hangs out over the edge of the building. All you need is money, lots of it. $40,000 a night to be exact.
The Palms Hotel was a reinvention of what can attract the young, the hip, the social scene celebrity when it first opened. And it was off the Strip, and a lot of people thought that that was a wild bet. The reality is that George Maloof and his group at WYNN have done a fantastic job creating that hope of what's going to be experienced when you get there.
He's even revitalized the Playboy brand with the first new Playboy club in over 20 years.
The last Playboy club owned and operated by Playboy Enterprises closed in 1986 in Los Angeles and Chicago. This is the first remanifestation of it, and it's not everything old is new again, it's everything new is magnificent.
Well, I wasn't there back in the day, but it is a little different. As you can see, our wardrobe is a bit different. A little different from the traditional. This is a Cavalli design, so we have some of the newer model cuffs and collars as well versus the traditional models. This is a very unique place. The crowd is very diverse, the young and the old. Beautiful women everywhere, which we love. We'll be having a spectacular private party in here tonight. I can't tell you who our special guest is, but it's definitely someone special.
When you want to dance, head upstairs to Moon, the only club in Vegas with a retractable roof. And when you need a jacuzzi big enough for your entire posse, head over to the Fantasy Tower. These outrageous suites are popular among famous musicians, actors, and partiers like Paris Hilton, Lindsay Lohan, Snoop Dogg, and George Clooney.
We are in the Kingpin Suite, which is also located in the Fantasy Tower at the Palms. The Kingpin Suite has 2 regulation-sized bowling lanes. You really feel like you're in a bowling alley. That's the kind of feel that we wanted to give people. The suite goes for $15,000 a night.
If you want to get a little diggity dog, then the Crib Suite delivers a little respect to all homies with a platinum credit card. Or for a bachelorette pad with attitude, the Pink Suite offers up plenty of sister-inspiring amenities.
We are in the Hardwood Suite. It is 10,000 square feet. It goes for $25,000 a night, and it has a very, very unique feature to it. This is the basketball court. It's a half-court regulation size. We have 3 Murphy beds that pull out. We have an 8-person jacuzzi tub, locker room, 2 bedrooms, living room, dining room. We have a kitchen, which is perfect for the butler service that comes along with the suite. George Clooney, who was here for Ocean's 13 premiere, Hulk Hogan, Britney Spears, Snoop Dogg, Justin Timberlake, Timbaland, 50 Cent. This suite is probably the most popular suite that we have in the hotel.
Manifestation of dreams, manifestation of luxury, that is Las Vegas. And at the hip, luxury side, for the young and the wanna have it, George Maloof and the Palms is really giving it a new etch-up.
Everything's a fantasy here at the Palms. They do it all and make it happen. Yeah.
Coming up, we get seriously posh and search for a little relaxation, Vegas style. Uberguide's back, and we're checking out the ultimate Vegas experiences. We first took in the sights at Bear, the best pool party, and then did the bunny dance at the Palms, site of the best luck suite. Now it's time to step into the most lavish resort on the Strip. The construction of mega resorts in Las Vegas has become an epic battle of one-upmanship. Every year, the bar is raised to seemingly impossible new heights of luxury.
The city of Las Vegas reinvents itself every 5 years, it seems. What was luxury back in the days of Bugsy Siegel and the opening of the Flamingo today has manifested itself in super luxury resorts.
Destinations around the world look to Las Vegas and they try to recreate the Las Vegas experience. But unfortunately for them, and fortunately for us, the Las Vegas experience itself keeps evolving. The resorts here keep raising the bar for one another, and what you see is just an immeasurable, increase in spectacle.
I would say to you that the boundaries of lux in this town are constantly under renovation. We are never, ever satisfied with the current dream. We are always looking for the next dream.
When it first opened on the former site of the legendary Sands Hotel, the Venetian set a standard of lavishness that had no equal.
The combination Palazzo and Venetian Resort Hotel Casino today comprises over 7,000 suites. And in one location, that is the largest single hotel casino complex in the world. Nobody comes close to it.
This is a resort that takes its inspiration from the Italian Renaissance and even offers a special collection from the Hermitage Museum.
When you walk into the Palazzo, the feeling is just overwhelming sensory overload. It's about being wrapped in elegance and luxury from the moment you hit the front desk through the experience of walking down beautiful marbled hallways with just some of the best wall treatments around.
Its underground shopping center offers a vision of Venice in miniature. It's built with exacting detail and craftsmanship and populated with a talented core of opera singers and commedia dell'arte performers.
The experience is when you fall in love with somebody for the first time, that feeling of singing, passion, show appreciation of how much you love the person you're with. People like this better than Venezia.
O sole, o sole mio.
Most visitors probably don't miss the pigeon droppings of the real Venice or the stench of the real canals, as their gondoliers take them past a bevy of high-end retailers under a faux Maxfield Paris sky.
Gaetano, ¿cómo estás, guayo? How you are, señor?
I ain't got nobody.
The Venetian has the reputation of having the largest suites on the Strip.
Hi, I'm Bobby. Welcome to the Chairman's Suite.
If money is no object, check into the $7,000 Chairman Suite, which comes equipped with its own butler and 23 video screens. Who could possibly compete with this? The Venetian itself. The Palazzo, a $1.8 billion extension to the Venetian, ups the ante and creates the world's largest hotel complex. When fully complete, it will have 7,344 room keys.
The Palazzo, together with the Venetian, it comprises the largest hotel that we know of in the world.
The scale is monumental. The 60-foot glass-domed entrance lobby features giant two-story fountains. Rather than the ornate Italian detail of the Venetian, the public spaces of the Palazzo feature the lavish use of marble and stone, creating a luxurious ambience reminiscent of Beverly Hills and Rodeo Drive. The shops at the Palazzo carry this atmosphere of sophistication through some of the world's most exclusive brands, such as Barney's New York. Diners will be greeted by such culinary superstars as Mario Batali, Emeril Lagasse, and Wolfgang Puck.
You go to the Palazzo, the most beautiful restaurant with the best food, the best service. I think Vegas is a city, a world-class city for food and wine.
You can rake in the dough at high-roller baccarat pits, spend it in extravagant clubs, and recover your senses in a 134,000 square foot spa. It's all larger than life at the Palazzo at the Venetian. Uberguide's pick for Las Vegas's most lavish resort. Las Vegas is the entertainment capital of the world, a place where the goal is to be out of the ordinary, larger than life. It's an escape from the realities of everyday life into a magical, salacious, relaxing world where your desires are only limited by your imagination. It's a city where a simple, health-oriented concept like the spa can become heaven on earth. Minus the chorus of angels, of course.
The spas in Las Vegas are the best that you can experience anywhere in the world. It started perhaps with Canyon Ranch, which was a very notable spa coming here. But another great one, Qua, over at Caesar's Palace, has taken it to a new level, where you can have champagne baths, oyster shell wraps. I mean, it's just amazing things that can happen. We have elevated it to a new level. And I would say to you that in any of the Strip resorts today, the level of spa service you're going to receive is 5 to 6, and in some cases 7 star.
Canyon Ranch at the Venetian offers a full range of his and her treatments, plus recreational facilities. The organic design of Bellagio includes meditation rooms with candles and cycling color. But for the Uber treatment, we're heading over to Qua at Caesar's Palace, where self-indulgence achieves the stature of an art form.
Qua Baths and Spa philosophy is centered around the Roman baths, which are 3 separate temperatured pools, the caldarium, the tepidarium, and the frigidarium. So it's a cycle of 3 different baths used to promote deep relaxation. In addition to that, we also have an herbal steam room, a cedarwood sauna, and our Arctic ice room, where it snows in Las Vegas every day. The Arctic ice room actually harkens back to the days of the Roman bathing rituals, which are the contrasting temperatures of hot and cold rooms. In the Arctic ice room, we have a beautiful glass mosaic tiled wall. It snows in there. In addition to that, we have an ice fountain where the guests can use the ice chips to cool and exfoliate their skin.
Caesar himself would be comfortable hanging out at Qua, UberGuide's pick for the coolest spa in Vegas. Roman is the theme, and Qua brings a modern take to the glorious baths of ancient times.
One standout treatment I think is important to try is the dancing waters treatment. And it's a 30-minute treatment that you do on your stomach. They have heated water jets that are strategically placed to hit certain parts of your body. So it's a very sensory, organic experience.
Our banana leaf wrap, it's one of our signature treatments. It's a hyperhydration treatment. We also use the Shirodara oils to help them relax and get into a more intuitive state. And then with the banana leaves, just a very organic treatment to help hydrate their skin.
Not to be outdone, Qua even features a tea sommelier who creates and pairs the beverages with the spa treatments.
From the teas to the Roman baths to the Arctic ice room, there are one-of-a-kind experiences here at Qua Baths and Spa that you cannot get anywhere else.
I always say that the Qua Spa is heaven in Las Vegas.
Qua just might be exactly what you need to rejuvenate your body and soul before UberGuide delivers the next one-of-a-kind experience in our tour of Sin City. We swing a few clubs and rack up a little plastic when UberGuide's Ultimate Vegas Experiences returns. Welcome back. UberGuide is checking out the ultimate Vegas treats. Before we move ahead, let's review what we've seen so far. The pool party at Bear kicked things off, followed by the best luxe suite at the Palms. Most lavish hotel went to the Venetian, with best spa going to Qua at Caesar's. What could possibly be next? In Las Vegas, anything is possible. Paris and Venice can be neighbors. Anyone can become an instant millionaire. And you can find an 18-hole world-class golf course right on the Strip. This extraordinary course is the WYNN Golf and Country Club, UberGuide's pick for best golf in Vegas.
WYNN has always maintained that part of the Uber luxury experience of being at his hotel is being able to support and have a magnificent golf affiliation there as well.
It is gorgeous. If you play golf, this is one of those few magic golf courses in the world, and the WYNN golf course is one of them.
With a 37-foot waterfall that would make Donald Trump blush, it's nestled in the heart of the green and lush WYNN Resort. The course has a storied history as the former Desert Inn golf course, which hosted everyone from golf legends to Hollywood celebrities.
The grounds that we currently occupy were once the storied Desert Inn Golf Club, which Wilbur Clark opened back in the early 1950s. And operated all the way up until 2003 when Mr. WYNN closed the course and did a complete renovation.
The new course was designed by Steve Wynn and Tom Fazio, who has won more honors and awards than anyone else in the business.
It's the only place you can play on the Strip and have a world-class golf experience from a world-class designer.
It took nearly 2 years, and he and Mr. Fazio completely rerouted the golf course, brought in about 6,000 additional trees to complement the 1,200 that we kept, brought in about another 100,000 pieces of ground cover throughout, and moved 800,000 cubic yards of earth.
But some vestiges of the old course were kept. Steve Wynn liked this old bridge so much, he designed the landscape around it. After you plunk down $500 for a round, the course is everything you would expect. The greens are Penlinks bentgrass built to USGA specs, with Tifway 2 hybrid Bermuda fairways and tees.
It's unique in the sense that it's a nice, enjoyable round of golf for your player that may not be a regular golfer, but it's still a great test for your better player from our back tees, our championship tees.
Out on the altered green fairways, with the city's skyline looming in the distance, it's easy to forget you're in the desert.
With some of the elevation change that's been created out here, there's just some beautiful holes with water that appears on 12 of them, this meandering stream. So it's hard to pick any one particular favorite, but obviously number 18 behind me here with the waterfall, you can't go without mentioning that.
But eventually, thirst and hunger will lead you back to the full amenities of WYNN's signature golfside restaurant, the Country Club, a new American steakhouse.
I'm offering a cuisine which is a mix between a traditional steakhouse and the restaurant. We try to combine both concepts in a casual fine dining setting, right overlooking the golf course.
It's the perfect place to freshen up after your game at the WYNN Golf and Country Club. Uberguide's pick for best golf in Las Vegas. The shopping malls of Las Vegas have evolved into cathedrals of consumerism. Where casinos used to lure gamblers in with the promise of a 99-cent hot dog, places like the Forum Shops at Caesars offer a high-tech experience you won't see anywhere else. From spiral escalators to animatronic spectaculars, the crowds attest to this mall's position as one of the highest-grossing retail spaces in the world. But, as we just saw at the golf course, developer Steve Wynn came up with the masterpiece of the Strip, the Wynn Resort. It's here you'll find the best his and hers shopping. Just be ready to get that second mortgage when you get home.
The essence of the WYNN concept is, you know, when Steve Wynn opened Treasure Island with the pirate shows outside, when he opened the Mirage with the volcano outside, Bellagio with the fountains outside. In this concept, he put all of the attraction inside the hotel. So it's an invitation, come inside, with the promise of experience.
WYNN has definitely raised the bar. This is a 6-star that many people are going to try and match, but haven't yet in Vegas.
Visitors to this imposing black giant are immediately impressed by its grandeur and incredible size. Once inside, their first stop is the elegantly appointed Esplanade. Here, alongside extraordinary dining venues, are the world's most prestigious designer stores in a fantasy setting.
There are only a few words you need to know for the Esplanade. Cartier, Louis Vuitton. Do I need to go on? It's all there.
The shopping Esplanade at the WYNN is the most successful retail space anywhere in the United States. It has the highest per square foot sales of anything that exists here in the United States, second only to the Forum Shops at Caesars.
So let's step over here and see what they have. But I think this shoe's fabulous for tonight.
For ladies who'd like a little help with these tempting choices, WYNN provides personal shopping services.
My job is to actually take guests of the hotel around to all the fabulous shops that we have here. There's a couple ways I get to know the guests. Is either I'll make a brief phone call to their room or I'll actually meet them and we'll discuss everything like their tastes and the colors that they like and things that they specifically need. Whether it's a specific event, whether they need it for directly that evening, or whether they actually want to just add to their wardrobe.
Good. I love those.
So really this is a one-stop area for all the women of the hotel.
Not to be outdone, the guys can head over to the Penske WYNN Ferrari Maserati dealership, a Vegas exclusive, just off the casino. Prices range from as little as $100,000 to over $1.6 million.
When you drive a Ferrari, you have a very, very special feeling of how the car handles. You're basically the car, just like you see in the video games. Driving these things on the highway is an incredible experience. Once you have one, you're addicted to it. Believe me, and the rest of my wife.
This Ferrari will go 0 to 60 in a mere 3.5 seconds. Yes, there are also Maseratis and Lamborghinis available, both in the showroom and downstairs in a massive garage. But does anything really compare to driving a red Ferrari Spider? Perhaps a night out in those red Manolo Blahniks. Each to his or her own.
People come to Las Vegas and they manifest their desires and dreams in a way they might never do back in Vancouver, Toronto. What they're going to do here is live a fantasy. And that pair of Manolo Blahniks might be the only pair they'll ever own in their life. And it may be beyond their normal acquisition mode. But they have a story that goes with it that will also last them the rest of their lives.
And the perfect setting for that story is undoubtedly the Wynn. ÜberGuide's pick for best his and hers shopping in Las Vegas. Coming up after the break, a rabid party scene only for women. And later, we hit the sauciest ultimate Vegas experience. Stay tuned. ÜberGuide is counting down the ultimate things to do in Sin City. So far, we've been soaked at the Bear Pool Party, experienced some bunny action at the Palms, and enjoyed the luxurious surroundings of the Venetian. Next, we headed over to the best spa, Qua, and later hit the links and the shopping at WYNN. Now we look for love, Vegas style. Las Vegas is the home of the quickie marriage, right? Not so fast. This is a city where romantic possibilities have blossomed in creative new ways. ÜberGuide's pick for best romantic getaway is Bellagio, a luxurious hotel inspired by the classic villas of Lake Como. Within its elegant Mediterranean-style courtyards and pools, it's easy to believe you're in Italy. The resort's elaborate botanical gardens change with the seasons. From its elegant shopping street to the elaborate blown glass sculpture in the lobby ceiling, no expense has been spared in creating this little slice of heaven in the desert. You'll want to check in to one of Bellagio's top floor suites, stepping through the entrance waterfalls into an environment of complete luxury and decadence. Bellagio gives you a one-of-a-kind stage on which to create your own romantic scenario. And it all starts downstairs at the spa.
We do everything from hydrotherapy baths to Vichy showers to 2-hour deep tissue massages. We have a lot of packages that cater to couples and people that are here to relax, rejuvenate, and enjoy their stay with us.
Should the mood strike you, there are 2 wedding chapels available.
People come here to check us, then they go other places, then trust me, they come back here to us. Because we have the customer service, we have the elegance, we have the romance, we have everything that people look for. Whatever the guest wants, we're very flexible, we're here for them, and we know it is their special day, so we want to make the best of it.
The wedding planners will also stage your proposal on the terrazzo, next to the massive lake. The majestic fountains can be timed to soar at just the right moment.
The Bellagio's fountains have been celebrated since their opening. And it is a romantic experience from a standpoint of the dancing waters that there might be. It has always been, when it was first opened, it was this invitation, come and enjoy our world on the other side of the lake. It's a very romantic setting to go into Bellagio, have a wonderful meal down at Picasso. You're enjoying a 5-star resort.
The Bellagio's uber-romantic restaurants take full advantage of the spectacular display. From the Cirque to the castle, there's no shortage of culinary artistry or treats for dessert. The Jean-Philippe Patisserie offers the ultimate sweet temptations.
But as you walk and enter into the shop, you know, you're going to see candies, of course pastries. We wanted to create one-of-the-kind chocolate fountain. He has 3 kinds of chocolate flowing. One is a dark milk and white chocolate. Over 2 tons of chocolate flowing, 7 days a week, 24 hours per day. And that's, I would say, is the icon of the shop. It's only 1,000 square feet, but you have a lot to discover inside.
The water theme is carried throughout Bellagio's signature theater experience. Oh, Cirque du Soleil's tapestry of aquatic romance.
This hotel is very chic. I would say that the Bellagio is one of the most beautiful hotels of the Strip. And I think they had to create that beautiful show for that hotel. Water is very important for the Bellagio and for all. In the show, there are 17 synchronized swimmers. We have acrobats that are actually doing jumps into the water. And we have characters, and it's a huge discipline for them. They're performing 10 shows a week. so it's really demanding. They're doing an average of 475 shows a year, so they're well-trained artists.
The performers are Olympic-class athletes who've been retrained in the company's unique artistic style.
You're surrounded with the best of the best athletes from all over the world, and so, yeah, it's very rewarding. It's a magical experience for sure.
You know, you can be moved by some lighting. The score, the music is just beautiful of that show. So you can just leave with singing one of the songs of the show, and for sure you're leaving the theater with something very precious.
For the finale, check out The Bank, the resort's chic and opulent dance club.
The Bank is Bellagio's new nightclub, very cool club. They're aiming to be the ultra exclusive, very high-end club of Las Vegas.
Here you might rub shoulders with Leonardo DiCaprio, Eddie Murphy, or Adam Sandler. It's the perfect place to try out your own moves at Bellagio, UberGuide's pick for the best romantic getaway in Vegas. Sin City has a well-earned reputation for its sexy stage spectaculars, burlesque acts, and other new and ingenious ways to showcase the female body. But the Strip is a two-way street, and UberGuide is offering women the Uber Girls Night Out experience.
Las Vegas has everything. It's an ideal destination for the girls' getaways, and whether that's for the quintessential bachelorette party, or whether it's for a reunion of college friends, or whether it's for a multi-generational family getaway, mothers, daughters, granddaughters, getting away, the retail, the accommodations, the relaxation by the pool, the pampering by the spa. It's the combination of all of these things.
And what girl doesn't want to be pampered? It starts at the spa at Four Seasons Hotel, the perfect place to de-stress in preparation for your night out in Vegas. Called the Vitality of the Glaciers, this treatment uses glacial spring water to produce an invigorating result. Your mind, body, and spirit will be ready for anything following an afternoon here. Then it's glam up time at AMP, the uber-hip, cutting-edge salon helmed by stylist to the stars Michael Boychuk, who's been called one of the top colorists in America.
Well, we're kind of the rock and roll salon of Las Vegas. We have the hottest staff and the most talented staff. So people come in here for the trendiest looks, and then they come in here for a good time. And then you go right out to the pool, relax if you want to, but you come in here and you feel totally at ease, and you walk out like a rock star.
Michael Boychuk, he's opened his salon here. He is a colorist and hairstylist to the stars. He has, in a very short period of time, gained a real A-list of clients here. And if you come in and you want to have your hair done by somebody who's the best, who can bring you back a story of, I'm colored by the same people that are doing some of the Hollywood celebrities, Michael's the person to see over at the Palms.
It's great when you put the right colors on people's, their skin looks better, their eyes look better. It makes them glow. The wrong color can bring them down, make them look very drab. So it's a very artistic thing too. I love doing color. Paris and Nikki, I've known since Paris was like 11. I've done the family when I was in Beverly Hills, and they've just continued to come here. So whenever they come to Vegas, they come in, visit, get their hair done. It's kind of just a fun reunion.
Ladies heading out for a night on the town will be interested in the salon's full nail services, makeup, haircuts, color, and extensions. It's a place where any woman can step in the tracks of Gwen Stefani and J-Lo. Now it's off to the Rio, where your evening will kick into high gear. A hotel whose mantra is to go wild and enjoy uninhibited fun, the Rio has more than 2,500 suites, all of which offer amazing views of Sin City. This will be your base of operations for a crazy night out. The entertainment menu at the Rio is awesome. Maybe you'll want to catch a magic show with Penn and Teller, or take in the off-Broadway hit Tony and Tina's Wedding. The hotel also features the Voodoo Lounge, a bar on the 51st floor with a spectacular vista of Vegas. But the Rio's ultimate spot to celebrate a girls' night out?
We do all of it. We sing, we dance, we interact, we dance with the ladies, we do it all. It is a full-on girls' night out. You go right here to the Rio, go right down to McFadden's, have a couple of drinks, come right up here and see a show at Chippendales. It's a great girls' night out. You can't go wrong with 12 good-looking guys coming around hugging you and kissing you all night long.
Established in 1979, Chippendales is a cultural icon that produces shows around the world for the sheer entertainment of women. The Vegas production is the flagship.
We're here to please you and to make sure that you go out with a big smile on your face.
The 12 male dancers heat things up with sensuous, fast-paced performances. Audience members get involved in various tactile ways for an evening of sensual theatrics. Afterwards, the Chippendales dancers and audience members get up close and personal in Flirt, an intimate lounge. All Flirt staff have undergone special chivalry training to ensure that they're extraordinarily charming.
Las Vegas provides an atmosphere where you're able to bring out your alter ego, and to any inhibitions that you might have had, they kind of go out the window.
Might as well see naked men while we can, you know, that aren't gay, hopefully.
So get down here on this stage and show me your favorite position.
It's all in a night's work on ÜberGuide's Uber Girls Night Out in Vegas. Coming up after the break, some high-stakes action for those with an unlimited bank account. It's next on ÜberGuide's Ultimate Vegas Experiences. ÜberGuide is back, and we're checking out the top things to do in Las Vegas. Here's a recap so far. Best pool party went to Bear, while Best Luck Suite landed at the Palms. The Venetian was most lavish hotel, and Best Spa went to Qua. Best Golf was the WYNN, as was Best His and Her Shopping. Bellagio was the ultimate romantic getaway, and the girls' night out ended at Chippendales. Now let's see where we head next. The MGM Grand is a self-styled city of entertainment, a green behemoth designed to evoke the Emerald City of Oz. With its Hollywood-themed decor, Art Deco accents, and even a few live lions, it's a glamorous place to make a killing at poker and the best place in Vegas for a high roller weekend. There are some choice opportunities to blow your wad on ÜberGuide's High Roller Weekend at the MGM Grand. Travel to the Skylofts at the top of the tower, where you'll meet your personal butler.
Good morning, welcome to Skylofts.
Here you will enjoy an ambience of indulgence and modern elegance, created by architect and designer Tony Chi. Each Skyloft features 24-foot floor-to-ceiling windows that provide dramatic views of the Strip. Your infinity-edged bath will be ready for your arrival, strewn with rose petals, bathed in mood lighting, and scented with aromatherapy.
Once it's completely full, we'll have a button that the guests can press, and it'll provide champagne bubbles where they're very soft and subtle.
There's a comprehensive selection of Bulgari amenities. The mirror in the bathroom incorporates a fog-free television. Your 24-hour butler can help you make the perfect choice from the Skyloft pillow menu. You are surrounded by sophisticated technology, high-definition monitors, and custom remote controls. Best of all, your butler will make a reservation downstairs at Joel Robuchon at the Mansion, the most exquisite restaurant in Las Vegas.
The prestigious Michelin Guide from France made Las Vegas the 4th U.S. city that it treated with a Michelin Guide of restaurants. And we are home to one 3-star Michelin restaurant. That's the highest rating the guidebook gives. It's Joel Robuchon at the Mansion at MGM Grand.
Which is like the church of fine dining. And you will have a meal c'est magnifique.
I'm sorry for the other guys, but he's the best chef in the world.
Joel Robuchon at the Mansion is a dining experience. Don't be looking for a fast food experience. You will be served different courses, all of which will excite your palate and tickle your taste buds like have not been seen before, both from the taste of the food, the presentation, and a bread cart that just does not quit. You have to enjoy Joel Robuchon at the Mansion.
Celine Dion even has her own regular table here.
Try to look for each dish to have a different flavor, different decoration, different texture. It's something incredible that it's also very unique here in Las Vegas and maybe on the world.
They have 2 formulas. They have a 6-course menu at $285 and they have a 16-course menu at $385. Don't worry, 16-course, they're small. Do not go there at 6 o'clock and I'm on a clock, I gotta go to a Vegas show. No, this is the whole evening. That's what we call fine dining to its best.
The prices are astronomical, but this is a 5-star restaurant that's among the finest in the world. After dinner, when you're ready to shake your rump and go wild, the MGM doesn't disappoint. Studio 54 is 22,000 square feet with 4 dance floors. Joel Robuchon and the Skylofts. These are the luxurious essentials of UberGuide's High Roller Weekend at the MGM Grand. Coming up, a moment that will live forever. UberGuide heads to the final ultimate Vegas experience next. Welcome back to the show. UberGuide is checking out the ultimate Vegas experiences, and we're about to see the final one on our list. But first, let's review how we got here. We checked out the hot bods at the Bear Pool Party, followed by a little bunny love at the Palms. Then it was over to the Venetian, the most lavish hotel, and the best spa, Qua. The top place to swing a club was the WYNN, as was the best his and her shopping experience. Bellagio was the most romantic getaway, while the Amp Salon and Chippendales were the best places for a girls' night out. And we last experienced the best high roller weekend at the MGM Grand, setting the table for our final Las Vegas Uber treat. When the sun goes down, Las Vegas turns into a kaleidoscope of colorful neon, flashing lights, and futuristic projection panels. It's time to be entertained. And the destination is Caesar's Palace, which offers thrills on an imperial scale. This is the stage where Celine Dion and Elton John have strutted their stuff, along with the biggest names in boxing. Caesar's also has a variety of quieter, sophisticated attractions, like the Shadow Bar, where provocative silhouetted dancers writhe behind acrobatic flared bartenders.
The nightlife scene in Las Vegas over the past, I would say, 8 years has just been a source of continued amazement, even for those of us who have been watching it very closely.
When it comes to the nightclub scene, it has really exploded here in Las Vegas. Today, the nightclub business is an $800 million business opportunity.
And taking advantage of this opportunity, nightclubs like Centrifuge, Coyote Ugly, Rain, and Studio 54. These are the sites of pulse-pounding night action, but they're not alone. The Pussycat Dolls Lounge is where the Las Vegas troupe of the famous Hollywood act performs its sexy stage show nightly. Clad in fishnet, leather, and bustiers, the sultry singers and dancers add modern style to the 1930s tradition of burlesque.
Pussycat Dolls does stem from that burlesque tradition. It's not a topless show. It's really magnificent, sensual women putting on a high-energy, kicking show, often hosted with celebrities, and it's a place where you can get that old-school feel in a very new-school delivery. You'll have fun. And there's no better way to describe it.
The Pussycat Dolls Lounge is part of the Pure nightclub complex at Caesars, which is owned in part by Celine Dion, Shaquille O'Neal, Andre Agassi, and Steffi Graf. Even in the competitive nightclub landscape of Sin City, it's still the place to be seen.
Pure is 40,000 square feet. We have different music in each room. Each room has a different vibe. Main room is where you'll see all of our celebrities on the main stage. You'll see everyone from Britney Spears to Kevin Federline, Paris Hilton. If you're gonna come to Vegas, you gotta come to Pure.
Pure is still the biggest happening club in town. On a Saturday night, for instance, there will be more than 10 or 12,000 people moving through the doors of that club.
It's just pure decadence. It's a place to drop some cash, and the high rollers are there along with the celebs and along with the party goers. You can't go wrong with Pure or the Pussycat Doll Lounge.
In the main lounge, the pulse-pounding beats of the city's hottest DJs animate the crowd. VIPs can indulge themselves in the lush, oversized beds surrounding the dance floor as attentive waitresses look after the Dom Perignon. Upstairs on the 14,000 square foot terrace, the crowd parties under the stars as the DJ casts a trance-like mood. It's the largest outdoor year-round venue in Las Vegas.
What we're also finding is it's not just the 20-something, 30-somethings, it's people in their 40s and 50s who are rediscovering that youthful, fun-loving side of themselves when they come to Las Vegas. And Las Vegas, with its adult freedom atmosphere, gives people permission to let their hair down in ways that they might not back in their hometown.
When you're in Las Vegas, not only do you have magnificent experiences, but you could go home and say, wow, I had fun doing all of it.
Pure Nightclub and the Pussycat Dolls Lounge. They're both at Caesar's Palace, our pick for hottest nightlife on ÜberGuide's Ultimate Vegas Experiences. Every visitor to Las Vegas is immersed in a larger-than-life spectacle of visual extravagance and sensual indulgence. It's a place where fantasies can come true, where you can live like a celebrity. When money is no concern, this is the stuff that dreams are made of. This is ÜberGuide's Ultimate Vegas Experiences.